Hey, what's up, y'all? And so right now I'm going to give you my picks for week 11 college football games. So tonight we have Nor- North Carolina at number 23 Pitt. I know this game is on right now, but I haven't seen any of it, so I don't even know what the score is, so I have no, preconceived notions about who's going to win this game. So Pitt is 6.5-point favorite, and I am going to take Pitt and the 6.5 points. I think I had predicted this as a win for Pitt in the offseason. Of course, North Carolina is worse than I thought they would be. Pitt better than I thought they would be. But anyway, so I'll take Pitt in the 6.5. Next, we got number 6 Michigan going on the road to take on Penn State. Michigan is a 1.5-point favorite, and that Penn State is not ranked by the playoff committee, but they're still Penn State. They're still a dangerous team, and I think they pull off the upset here. And then next we've got number 8 Oklahoma at number 13 Baylor, and Oklahoma is a 5.5 point favorite. Yes, if Oklahoma wins this game, will the committee finally start to take Oklahoma seriously? Yes, I think so. That Oklahoma has a chance to build an impressive resume in these last few weeks. Of course, still to play Baylor, and they got Iowa State and Oklahoma State, and then whoever they play in the Big 12 title game. Yes, probably Oklahoma State again. So Oklahoma's a 5.5 point favorite, so I am going to take Oklahoma and the 5.5 points. And next we got Mississippi State at number 17 Auburn. Auburn is a 5.5 point favorite. Of course, Auburn is coming off that loss to Texas A&M, but I mean Mississippi State is not, they're not Texas A&M. They're not Georgia. They're not even Penn State. So I do think Auburn gets this win and covers the 5.5. And then next we've got West Virginia at Kansas State. Kansas State is 6.5 point favorite. West Virginia is still fighting to get to a bowl game. They have to win one of their next two. They have to beat either Kansas State or Texas, and then Kansas is pretty much a given. So they need to beat either Kansas State or Texas. And Kansas State is 6.5 point favorite, but I am going to take West Virginia with the road upset. And the next, number 19 Purdue at number 4 Ohio State. Yep, upset alert for Ohio State. They're a 21 point favorite. Now that Purdue, yes, the giant killer. You guys know that they've beat 2 top 5 teams in Iowa and Michigan State. Do they have one more upset in them? Yeah, this is their last big game. So does Purdue have one more upset in them? Yes, I am going to say no. I think Ohio State still wins. But I think that Purdue will cover, though. I know last week Ohio State didn't cover, so we will take Ohio State to win, but I'll lay the 21 with Purdue. And then next we've got Miami at Florida State. I know this is a major rivalry, although it does not have the same impact that it used to have. Oh, but anyway, and I know that Miami has won 4 in a row in this series. They have all the momentum going into this game. Right now they're sitting on the 3-game winning streak. Meanwhile, Florida State did have the 3-game win streak early in the season as their only 3 wins, but now they've lost 2 in a row. So, and Miami is just a really hot team right now. So I don't know how Florida State is going to stop this momentum. So we'll take Miami and the 2.5 points. Okay. And then next we've got Boston College at number 2, Georgia Tech. Yeah, I think that both of these teams are not any good, but at least Boston College still has a chance to make a bowl game. But anyway, they've both lost 4 of their last 5, so Georgia Tech is a 2-point favorite. Yes, I do think that Georgia Tech gets one more win to finish 4-8, because we know they're not beating Notre Dame or Georgia. So yeah, and then Boston College will still need one more win to make a bowl game. So I do still think Boston College gets bowl eligible, but not in this game. And next we've got number 1 Georgia at Tennessee, and Georgia is a 20-point favorite. Yeah, now that Georgia has been the most dominant team in college football right now. I know that we had the struggle against the struggle against Clemson, but since then we've been scoring 30 points or more in every game, and the entire season we have never given up more than 13 points. So just really smothering defense, and the offense is good. Not elite, but good. But still. So anyway, so I do expect Georgia to win this game rather easily and cover the 20 points. So next we got South Carolina at Missouri. South Carolina is a 1-point favorite. And I know that, I will take South Carolina and that 1 point. Mizzou's defense is just horrible. It's the worst in the SEC. Maybe the worst in the Power 5. but so anyway, yeah, so I don't see Mizzou winning another game this year. I think, yep, South Carolina wins. The next we got, yeah, and South Carolina just needs one more win to get bowl eligible. So it's like South Carolina is going bowling if they win this game, like I think they will. So next we got Stanford at Oregon State. Oregon State is a 12.5-point favorite. So I am going to take Oregon State and those 12.5 points. And I know it's Oregon State, and it's, Stanford, but I mean Stanford is just, normally Stanford is a way better team than Oregon State, but not recently. I mean, Stanford is just absolutely terrible, and then Oregon State just needs one more win to get bowl eligible. So I am going to take Oregon State and the 12.5 points, and it looks like Oregon's going to be. Oregon State is going to be going bowling for the first time in quite a while. So, it's been several years. So, next we got number 11, Texas A&M at number 15, Ole Miss. A&M is a 2.5-point favorite. And so I think I think A&M wins out. That originally in my off-season predictions I had A&M going 10-2, and I still think they go 10-2, but it'll be a much different path than expected. I had them losing to Ole Miss and LSU, and then beating but instead their two losses were to Mississippi State and Arkansas. So, and I did also have them beating Alabama. So I am going to take A&M and these 2.5 points. Next we got Arizona State at Washington. Arizona State is a 5.5-point favorite, but I am going to take Washington with the home upset. And next we've got number 9, Notre Dame at Virginia. Notre Dame is a 5.5-point favorite. Because I know that Notre Dame has been barely winning, just scraping by in all their games, with of course the exception with the loss to Cincinnati, and they also got a blowout win over Wisconsin, but in most of their games they've been barely scraping by, but finding a way to win, and I do think they find a way to win here. I think that Virginia is really good on offense, but their defense is terrible, so I don't think Virginia can get enough stops. So we'll take Notre Dame and the 5.5 points. And next we got number 16, NC State at number 12, Wake Forest. And Wake Forest is a 2-point favorite. Yeah, and I'm not getting fooled by Wake Forest again. So I don't think Wake Forest was really that good. They had a 3-point win over Louisville and a 3-point win over Syracuse, and those are not good teams. So, and of course they did give up 56 to Army, and then they just lost to Wake Forest. They just lost North Carolina, gave up 58 points. So their defense is their defense is garbage. So I think they got exposed by North Carolina. So I'm going to take NC State with the upset. And then next we've got Washington State at number 3 Oregon. And Oregon is a 14-point favorite. And now Washington State still has a chance to win the Pac-12 North. Yes, Washington State has 4 losses, but 2 of them were non-conference losses. So only have 2 conference losses. Of course, they have the loss to Southern Cal and Utah. And then Oregon just has the 1 loss to Stanford. So this game could determine the Pac-12 North. Obviously, if Washington State won this game, they would be atop the division standings, and Washington usually their last threat. But anyway, so this would be funny, and this would be a very Pac-12 thing to happen, for an 8-4 team to win their division, but I don't think it'll happen. I am going to take Oregon State and the 14 points. Okay, yes, that's it. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And if there's another game that you want me to do, be sure and mention it in the comments. And thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.